All right, guys, so we're here at Barbell Brigade today, shooting my deadlift workout. Today's June 27th, 28th, end of the month. I'm about 6-7 weeks removed from my last competition, the US Open. So the first 3-4 weeks after that, I just kind of slowly got into the gym, slowly increased my volume. I just started really low with like a couple sets of 6 and just get myself acclimated just to like the higher reps. Because during the peak, my prep, it was just low reps, 1 to 3 reps. So got to build up my conditioning. So after the first 3 weeks, I took a little deload and then started to turn things up. So currently I'm on a block of 6s. Everything's going from like 85, 90%. So today's actually my third week, or this is my third week of that block. So it's been, at the end of this week, I'll deload. So it's been like a gradual incline or increase in everything, volume, weight. So today is kind of like my last heavy workout for the block, and I'm pretty fatigued, my back's sore, tired, and so today came in with a number in mind based on what the training has gone like. My first week I pulled 670 for a set of 6. That was pretty easy. Then last week I pulled a really heavy block pull. So today I kind of had in mind a rough idea of wanting to go for. I wanted to go for like 735 for 6, which is 65-pound jump from the last time. But based on how it felt, based on how last week went, I think it was a pretty realistic number. But just warming up and with the environment today, it was really hot. I'm not used to it, but that's not an excuse. I just, on top of the fatigue building up for the last 3 weeks, my squat has been going up too. So although I didn't get 735, I hit 715 for 6, and it's only 20 pounds away, and still a good jump from last week. So I like where I'm at. I didn't grind it too bad. I have some left in the tank, and also I still have 18 or so weeks until my next competition, which will be in November, the Reebok Record Breakers. So I think something to remember in the off season is, I think you should take your time, have adequate amount of time to work on your weaknesses, build your strength up, redefine techniques, heal up any injuries. Kind of just do the things you kind of ignored when you were prepping or you put it aside. Now's the time to work on those things. And while I have a meet set and some goals in mind, you still have to remember the day-to-day goals, the week-to-week goals, the small little progress, 5 pounds, 10 pounds here, that we should focus on day to day while having an end goal in mind. But also know that nothing's set in stone. So, like today, I wanted 735. Didn't happen. Still happy with enough progress. Live to fight another day. I'm not hurt, not dying. So I just, look to improve next time. So usually my warm-ups, if I'm not really hurt or have any injuries going on, my warm-up's pretty short. I don't do a lot of extra warm-up prehab exercises. I usually just roll out a little bit, roll my back, roll my legs, some light stretching, and then I'll do the hip circle for my lower body days, and then some like body weight squats just to get my knees, my legs, get some blood in it, get some sweat going a little bit, and wake up some of the muscles. And then I really just move into the movement. I think doing specific movements that are similar to what I'm going to be doing. So I'm deadlifting, I'm just going to deadlift. I just start light and just go up and up and up, and throughout that I'm still stretching a little bit, rolling out a little bit, just seeing what feels tight, what feels off. But I think really at that point when you're doing your workout, there's not a lot you can correct unless you have something major going on. You have to like really address it. So I like to usually do about 5 warm-ups, and for squats and deadlifts I can jump pretty big, so I might jump like 1 plate, 3 plates, 4 plate, 5 plate, plate by plate. I might skip like a plate here and there. So generally about 5 warm-ups until I get to my first working set. And a lot of people, everyone's different on how they do their working sets. Some people might do their top working set first and then move down. Some might build up to the top. I kind of do a combination. I usually like to do one first working set that's almost to my top, just to like see how I feel that day. So something that's challenging but not going to tax me and blow my load for the top set. So that's what I did today. Since I had the low to 735 in my mind, I started with 665, and I'm really comfortable with a 40, 50-pound jump from set. So did 665. Last set was 665. It's kind of like my first working set. I'm gonna go for a top set. Kind of just base it on how that felt. 3 weeks ago I hit 670 for 6. So this first set didn't feel great, didn't feel bad. Sometimes for me it takes a little while to get my nervous system to go up, or to wake up. So that first set is always like and it really wakes me up. So but nonetheless, I think a safe, comfortable jump to 705 is what I'm going to do. There's no point in going much more than that. Just want to get some good work in and make everything smooth, nothing grindy. You know, I'm not trying to push things that much right now. I've still got plenty of time, so just adding a little bit more each week. And I don't know if it's the weather. It was really hot here, and I'm kind of having a hard time just feeling comfortable, but it's not gonna stop me from lifting, so we'll see how we go. In my mind, I just wanted to jump to 705, a safe 40-pound jump. Still more than last time I did this workout. But then I saw the video of how 65 went. It went a lot better than I felt. So sometimes you feel bad, but it still moved well. So with me, I know that sometimes it takes a long time for my nervous system to wake up. And even if I do a lot of sets beforehand in a lower weight, it's not gonna wake up my nervous system per se. My muscles might be warmed up, I'll be sweating, but my nervous system is really what's gonna like drive my power. So that's why I like to do that first working set that's relatively hard. And so that woke me up. But still, so I decided to go to 715 instead of 705. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad. I would say I was like 90%. Could have eked out another one, but that was probably a good weight. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, I changed the weight at the last minute. I saw the video of the last set, it moved pretty well. And, you know, I just added 10 more pounds, so that was 715, and pretty happy with where we're at, because I just jumped like, I don't know, 40 pounds from 3 weeks ago, so I don't know if I was doing that, but today I just felt okay with it, so I think my best for 6 is 755, so I'm pretty close to that already, and I have like 18 weeks of my off season left, so I like where I'm sitting at. And you know, I'm a little dieted down, a little lighter. I'm around 272 right now, so yeah, feeling good, feeling healthy. So now we gotta back down sets, which sucks, but gotta do it, gotta do the work. My back's been a little tight, a little sore coming in today and earlier in the week, so overall really happy with how it went. And then after the top set, I gotta go back to some back down sets, and those are really hard to like focus on and really get amped up for after you've done a top set, and most of the time those end up being some of the harder sets. So after the 735, I believe I dropped down to like 645, I believe, for another set of 6. Right now, usually if I was in better shape or I felt better, I'd probably do a 4th set of 6. But today, after that 3rd set, my back was tightening up, and I think I got the right amount of work done, and how my body feels, I did enough to like make progress. Overall, it's more than I did last workout. So, you know, I'm satisfied with that amount of progress. And then also I know that I have a secondary workout or secondary exercise, which I did the RDLs off a deficit. This just increases the range of motion, so a lot longer off the ground to the top. Really build the posterior chain all the way from my hamstrings, my glutes to my lower back. And also at this point, you guys see I don't use a belt that much. Sometimes I use it when I'm really feel my back, but for the most part I don't find too much benefit out of the belt. So even if I do wear it, it's really light, and it's just there for like proprioception, just to remind me to breathe into it a little bit. But didn't wear a belt today. So yeah, so I did sets of 6 on the RDLs. This guy started with like 515.
This is kind of like one of those days where you have a lot of anticipation, anxiety, you got a big number plan, but you can't always be so married to the number you want. So today I wanted to get 735, but I ended up with 715, and in the long scheme of things, not a big deal. It's only 20 pounds difference, and I got all the work in, and every day can't be my best. And even though the conditions aren't like great, like it's hot, when turn the fans on, I'm not used to it, but you know, and I feel really tired and sore everywhere. But this is what it takes. You know, this is where you gotta do. You can't skip any sets, any reps. You gotta put in the work. And I just know that, like, you know, it hurts. My back is pumped. I'm tired. But when it comes meet day, it doesn't matter how you feel, and I don't ever want to go through a meet knowing that I didn't do everything I could. And on days like these, I decided to just do one less set or one last exercise, and you know, because the truth is I can keep going. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck, but it doesn't mean I can't finish. So yeah, it's just another day. It sucks, but I love it at the same time. You know, I like feeling this way. I'll leave the gym really accomplished and great. I got all my lifts in, and you know, enjoy the rest of my day. So until the next time. So one workout at a time. Obviously there's a big picture down the road, but just focus on each workout, improving a little bit. So like I said, I wanted 735. I got 670 last time. Asking a 65-pound jump, it's a little excessive, but that's how I am. I want to set my sets high, or my goals high, and if I just fall short of it, it's still okay. So live to fight another day. I'm not injured, so you know. So gonna finish this workout. After the top sets, just kind of gets a little less motivating to do all the accessories and stuff, but that's where you bring up your weaknesses and you know, just challenge yourself mentally to finish strong. So here we go. So in my off time, I'm also a master shirt maker, customized. Hit me up for custom cutoffs, headbands. You good? I actually don't like to take my shirt off much because I'm kind of fat right now still, but it's so hot. I still got a rep. Just showing how you guys can wear all our different shirts. All right, one more set.
So yeah, by then my glutes and low back were really lit up. So I was probably on the ground quite a bit of times, and then we finished off with GH arch, glute ham, GHD, glute ham developer, whatever. This also is a really big, great exercise to target the lower back and the glutes and the hamstrings. But it takes, loading your back out of the equation. I think it's very underappreciated exercise. I think it's really great to develop the hamstrings. So finished 3 sets of 10 on that, and overall that was a long, hot workout, but got the work done. And so today's Thursday. I got 2 more workouts, a bench and a squat workout left, and then ready for a deload. So usually that's about how we work it, how I train myself, train my clients, and how Chad programs me is we'll do, my coach is Chad Wesley Smith, we'll do 3 weeks of work in each phase, and then 1 week of deload. So 3 on, 1 off, 3 on, 1 off. So we just go by 4-week blocks. So this block is a 6 block. Next block, we're gonna go up in volume, go up to sets of 8. And then each block I also have like little bars of measurement that I can see where I'm at compared to like my last block or my best block ever. And that's how I can track progress versus just focusing on earlier, like I said, the 1 big max at the end for set of 1. You still have to take these little rep maxes because those all add up. Those are all part of building strength. The 1 rep max is just a testing of the peak. That's not how you build it. So I think all these 5 rep maxes, 6 rep maxes, 8 rep maxes is going to build different work capacities, build muscle differently, and help you learn technique under a submaximal weight, so you can adjust your technique without, under these lighter loads. When you get to the higher loads, it's really hard to like focus on your technique. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining us. Iron Rebel, shout out to Iron Rebel. This new shirt is from Iron Rebel for the 4th of July. USA Strong. Look out for other stuff coming up. Always something in the works, and that's it. See you later, guys.